Welcome back everyone. In this video, I will discuss how to declare variables in Go programming language. Here what I have done, inside the Go folder, I have created a subfolder named as variables, and after that I have created a file app.go, and here I have written a simple program to print a hello world message. Now here I will declare different ways to declare the variables, right? The first one is using var with explicit type. Now here this double slash is comment. This means this line will be ignored by the Go compiler. Now by using the var with explicit type, we can declare the variable like this. First of all, we need to use the var keyword. After that, you need to give the variable name as age, and after that you need to specify what will be the data type. I am specifying the data type as int. This means for this particular variable, I am explicitly specifying that the data type of this variable will be int. Now here it is giving a warning that it is declared and not used. In this println, if I use age, then that warning will be gone, right? And if you want, you can initialize the value here also, like this. If I run this by using go run app.go, then you will see 25 is printed. So this is the first way to declare the variable. Let me comment this also for future reference. Now there is another way using, let me put a comment, using var with initialization. So in this case, again we need to use the var keyword like this, and I am giving the variable name as age, but here I will not explicitly specify the data type of this particular variable. I will simply initialize it with the value 25. Now here automatically you can see that the data type of this variable is int. Now based on the value which we are assigning, Go compiler will automatically determine the data type of this variable. This is called as type inference, right? So here automatically the data type of this particular variable will be int. This is another way to use or to declare the variable, right? After that, the third way is by using the shorthand declaration. Using shorthand declaration. How? Here I will write age, and after that I will use colon equals to, then I will give the value as 25. Here you can see that automatically this variable is declared and initialized with the value 25, and automatically by the type inference, the data type of this particular variable is inferred as int. This is the shorthand declaration to declare variable in Go programming language. But this type of declaration has a restriction. You cannot use this outside the function. Means if you are trying to write this outside the function, then this will not work. This shorthand declaration is not allowed outside the function. Okay. So this is another way to declare the variable. Now next I am discussing how to declare multiple variable without initialization. Multiple variable declaration without initialization. Let me copy this and paste it. Okay, so here I will declare multiple variables like var x, y, z, and after that I am specifying the type as int, right? So here I have declared multiple variables named as x, y, and z, and the data type of all the variables will be int. It is not required to explicitly specify the data type of each and individual variables. At the last, if you are writing int, this means automatically the data type of all these variables will be int, right? This is how we can declare the multiple variables without initialization. But suppose you want to declare multiple variables with initialization, then I can write like this. I am writing where like x comma y comma z equals to, suppose I am writing here 1 comma I am writing here hello comma here I am writing 3.14. In this case, what will happen? The variable x will be of type int. You can see the variable x is of type int and its value will be 1. The variable y will be of type string and its value will be hello, and the variable z will be of type float 64 and its value will be 3.14. This is how we can declare multiple variables with initialization. Now I will discuss how to declare multiple variable with shorthand declaration. Copy this, paste it here. Here I can write x comma y comma z, then colon equals to, after that I am copying this, pasting it here. So here automatically the variable x will be of type int having the value as 1. The variable y will be of type string and its value will be hello. The variable z will be of type float 64 and its value will be 3.14. This is how we can declare multiple variables with shorthand declaration, right? Now, if you want, you can declare the variables in block also. This is helpful to organize multiple related variable. Suppose you want to declare the variable related to an employee. In that case, you can use the variable declaration inside the block. How to do that? Let me show you. Variable declaration inside block. To declare the variables inside the block, we will use where, then give a parenthesis. Now here I will declare a variable name having the type as string, and let me initialize it with the value, let it be John. After that age, then int equals to, let it be 40, and after that weight equals to 60, and let me specify the type also int. Okay, so this is how we can declare multiple variables inside the block. And if you want, you can print age. If I run this, then you will see, okay, we need to use, or we need to print, let me paste it, let me write name, age, weight. Save this, and if I run this, then you will see John, after that age, that is 40, and after that weight 60 is printed, right? Now in Go we have a concept of zero value. What does it mean? If we declare a variable without initialization, then Go assigns zero value based on the type. For example, if we declare an integer variable without initialization, then by default Go will assign the value as 0. For floating point, it will initialize the value as 0.0. For boolean type, it will initialize the value as false. For string, it will be an empty string, and for pointers, slices, maps, channel, functions, interfaces, that will be initialized as nil. Let me show you. Let me comment this as well. And here I am declaring a variable. Let me copy from here and let me paste it here. And suppose I am not initializing it, right? Now let me remove this, or let me comment this, and after that here I am writing age. Now if I run this, then you will see that the value will be printed as 0. As I told you, by default this int variable will be initialized with the value 0, right? But suppose if here I am writing, let me copy this, and I am declaring the variable as is active, and I am specifying the type as boolean, and if I print it here, then by default its value will be false. Okay, let me comment this also. You can see false is printed. So please remember, for int it will be 0, for float value it will be 0.0, for boolean it will be false, for string it will be empty string, and for pointers, slices, maps it will be nil. Now in Go we have another concept which is called as const. Const is used to declare constant. Its value is fixed at compile time and cannot be changed during the program execution. How to declare const? Let me show you. To declare the const, we need to use the const keyword. After that we need to give the variable name, let it be pi, and after that we need to specify the type, let it be float 64, and after that we need to initialize the value as 3.14, right? Now if I print this, let me run this, then you can see that the output is printed as 3.14. Now let me remove this 3.14 from here. Now if I run this, then you can see missing init expression for pi. This means if you are declaring a constant variable, then its value must be initialized, otherwise it will generate error. Now if I run this once again, then you can see the output is printed as 3.14. This is how we can declare variables in Go programming language. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.